Now, the other truth is that in my team, the NIS placed a mall a long time ago. You know, kweli. I have a mall on my team. Because when I got an accident in Embu, for me, nilikataza Wakenya, no, don't speculate. Nilikataza Wakenya, hapana, mwache kusema your accident was planned. Accidents happen and this has happened. But later, I realized Kenyans were not wrong to be paranoid or to be suspicious. Kenyans were actually right to be suspicious, and I was wrong not to be suspicious. Because the car that did an accident was not owned by an individual, it's owned by a company. And when you search the CR12 for that company in the register of companies and you check the directors, it's a dead end. The driver is somebody we've looked for, and we've not found him to date. Gari hata iko huko inaitwa ni Mukuruini police station. What is that place? Yes. To date, we've not found the driver. Yeah. Now, when I was arrested, there's a call that was made from this office around this building. And that call was made to DCI that I'm here. Somebody was called here, akaulizwa boss ako aliposema ako, that person called DCI. When DCI came to this office for an arrest, they didn't guess. They didn't look for my office. Remember, this compound is so big with so many offices. But they didn't look for my office. They came straight to my office as if they already had the plan and layout of the building. When bombers happened, okay, when I was arrested, this mall was not there. So whenever bad things happen, hakuangi anywhere near. Bombers, this person is a very close person in my team and should have been at bombers, because kama naenda bombers na team yangu imenijoin, mbona yeye ana miss na kwake ni karibu na bombers? Mbona alikuja huku kwa ofisi mahali siko badala aende bombers mahali ni karibu na hata mahali yeye anaishi? So the NIS placed a person in my team a long time ago. When you research this person's history, you are not able to know which primary school they went to, secondary school. They wiped their profile clean. And the best way to hoodwink Kenyans has been, this person pretends, to criticize the government, to say bad things, to expose projects so that we can trust this person. There's been an attempt to poison my food, and I'm thankful to God that it didn't happen. Na kama singejua that we have a mall, I think by now I would be dead. But I'm grateful to God and to the various Kenyans who've been sending me information, telling me be careful about this person. And I have now become very serious about my security. I now have an advanced intelligence team that goes to the ground before I go to a public event and does, just checking what is the feeling among, For example, in Bomas, I walked into a public event which was organized by ODM and which people had been mobilized and paid money through in buses, and where there were goons paid waiting for me because I had said I'm going to Bomas. I've never been attacked anywhere in Kenya because I've never said I'm going to this place. Sijai sema leo naenda Embu, ama leo naenda Githurai, ama leo naenda Kitengela, ama leo naenda Molot Bomet. I've never said it. Hata nikisemanga nasemanga tu I'll be in Rift Valley generally. But because these people knew I'm specifically coming to, KICC, which later turned to Bomas, they planned very well kuniua. But they didn't succeed. Because God is good and because there's a mission. God has given me a mission and I must complete it. That's why He has kept me alive. So from now on, Kenyans, wakati mnaangalia timu yangu na kuna mtu mnajua na mnajua ni mbaya, please don't keep quiet. Always raise alarm. I've started vetting every member of my team, where they went to school, what they did, who they are, why they are here, what they do for a living, what they are doing. But Wakenya mnisaidie kwa hiyo mambo so that tusikue na malls kwa team yetu. There is also another incident that I was about to forget. When I was attacked at Bomas, I went to the hospital. When I went to the hospital, I was treated, but wind got to the media and other people that I'm at Nairobi hospital, so I left the hospital. I came to this office to pick something before I go to the next hospital, so nilikuwa nasaidiwa na watu wangu. Na nilipofika hapa kwa ofisi, I got information from 3 different sources that I'll be arrested. And the reason I was supposed to be arrested on Friday was the police were looking for someone to blame for what happened at Bomas. They were saying, let's blame the chaos on Morara. But me, I was asking, but Morara came alone. In fact, at the door, he was only allowed to enter with 1 guard. So how do you blame it on him? But the police wanted actually to arrest me on Friday and blame the chaos on Bomas on me. So because of that planned arrest, I decided to set a trap for the police. Because I knew they are tracking my phones, I said, nitawacha simu zangu hapa, I'll go without a phone. Let's see whether the police will come. And the police never came. Because their mall, the NIS mall inside my team, told them ameondoka msikuje. This only goes a long way in showing Kenyans that it's no longer business as usual. My life is actually in danger and I need to be more careful than I've been. Now, the reason I had not beefed up my security, some Kenyans have been saying, sasa wewe Morara, kwani unatembea kama Mkenya wa kawaida, kwa nini usibeef up security? Why are you failing? But security is expensive. Security is not cheap. Let's say, hypothetically speaking, let's say you pay one security guard, say 20 or 25,000, for example. Just an example. How many would you need to guard the residents, to guard you? And how will you afford that cost every month? So hapa ndio inafikanga viongozi wananunuliwa na William Ruto ama na some billionaires. You find that somebody is actually being supported by NGOs that have an interest, or foreign governments that have an interest, or some billionaires that have an interest, because you are not able to afford basic security. But mimi nitachangisha wa Kenya, kila Mkenya akinitumia 10 bob, 1,200, so moja, 500. I believe I'll be able to beef up my security and it will be well. So whatever you can spare, I'll be really appreciative to Kenyans, whatever they can spare to support me in beefing up my security. But otherwise, me, what I can promise Kenyans ni kwamba siwezi nunuliwa. There are stories of people who say, huyu ni project. Maybe they themselves who are saying huyu ni project, they are the project. Labda wao wenyewe they are project. But I don't think it's fair or good to call someone a project when you don't know them in person, you don't know their history, you don't know where they came from. Me, I come from a family history of fighters. People believe in something, people are principled. So hatufanani, sio sisi wote ununuliwa, sio sisi wote ukuanga project za watu. There are some of us who actually fight for change because we believe in it. So hiyo kitu ya kukua na mall ilini hurt sana. But ndivyo ilivyo. Unajua sikuwa na political experience vizuri, but so unaona I'm gaining and I'm learning quickly. So hata kama nilifanya hiyo makosa ya kuovertrust watu, kuenda mahali bila intelligence, ni ukweli nilifanya makosa and I'm sorry. I apologize to all Kenyans kwamba hapo niliteleza, lakini it will not happen again. I will be more careful this time. And I'll continue fighting for what we believe in together. Sitawahi wa disappoint na sitawahi waachilia. I'll keep doing the Vampire Diaries. I'll keep doing civic education. I'll not stop, because when I stop, the enemy wins and the enemy should not win.